Maybe the web, the site web was picky, pick something like that. I don't remember the name, the person.
Mhm. But what do you mean picky? I don't really understand what you're trying to say.
No, the name of that person is something like peak or week
Oh, the
or
website?
yes.
The Weekly Planet.
Is that yes.
Oh, sorry, there was some connection problems. I think what you mean. So the Weekly Planet is the name of the Mr. Sunday movies, Mr. Sunday's podcast.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Mm,
yes. That
mm,
part was the name. Do you mean that?
yes.
Okay, so
Maybe.
yeah, there was something. Definitely, the final part was very confusing. I see. No, but
But
you tell me.
yes, the only things that I understood
Mhm,
um, were the design or the principal photography. Yes,
mhm, mhm.
began in January to and finished in June.
Ended,
Okay,
ended.
and ended in June.
Mhm.
And I I think that that video speaks um, about many things
Yes.
from this from design,
Mhm.
the mask, the suit.
Exactly.
And
Principally, we are talking about the design of the
okay,
suit.
yes, I heard something like the design was complicated because the person
The people
the people should no the person how do you say
as the
personaje?
person. Character.
Okay, the character should be I don't know how do you say hay marcado del abdomen, don't know,
Well, you can call
strong.
him. No, there's a word for that. You can call him informally. We have
Mhm.
an expression, and it's jacked,
Jacked.
Okay,
having big muscles.
okay, jacked.
It's an
It's an
informal
adjective.
expression.
Okay,
Mhm.
yes, and also the video speaks about the no I let me see the comic, yes,
The comic,
too.
correct?
And when they designed the comic,
Mhm.
uh, they wanted the quality of design or the quality of the pictures
Nice. Mhm.
uh,
Of the comic.
will yes will be um, will be well, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
because they wanted to the same design or the same uh, paint
Correct.
was
Correct. Correct.
the same in the comics printer
As the
comics.
comic. The
Uh,
same as the comic.
okay, the same as the comics.
Uh-huh.
And what else? Maybe they speaks about huge amounts of money.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Which is not only for the movie, for the filming of the movie,
Okay.
but also for the
All products.
yes, exactly. The suit. The suit was super expensive to make.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what else? Mm, it's all teacher. I don't
All right.
remember more.
From all that information, why is the title "The Great Spider-Man Suit Heist"?
Heist.
Because yesterday we were talking about this
This,
this crime. There was a vocabulary we learned yesterday.
Yes,
Why was
the
it called
robber
heist?
is similar to robbery, no?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Heist. Ah,
I want to give you some news. That was the principal thing from the video, which is I understand this can be a little bit difficult because not only for the pronunciation of the person, because he's Australian.
okay.
So number one, he's Australian. He speaks very quickly. That's number two. Second problem. And third, the vocabulary when we are talking about criminals, when we are talking about the law, when we are talking about movie sets, the vocabulary is very, very strange for us.
Okay.
So there is a lot of challenges in this particular video. We
Okay.
should be discovering it together. Don't worry. Don't worry. I wanted to see how much you could understand.
Yes, sure. Okay.
In that case, let's work on some shadowing and let's discuss what we can discover. The most important part, fortunately, the video is telling us that the most important part is this one, right? Like
Okay.
all this section is a little bit of context to understand the importance of the of the movie in general, in the pop culture, for the industry, for the actors. Like it was a very, very important movie in like project. Let's not call it movie. Let's call it project. It was a very important project for everybody. And there was some expenses, some collectibles. What is a collectible?
Collectible.
A collectible is an object that is worth collecting because it is beautiful or may become valuable. Right? So if you see the movie, you're going to see the mask of the Green Goblin. That mask has a monetary value. The little balls that the Green Goblin the bombs, they have a monetary value. A lot of different items that have a lot of value over there.
Yes.
With that context, we can now watch this section. Let me help you with the transcription, and you are going to do the shadowing.
Okay.
Over here.
A hit, quickly becoming the biggest comic book movie of all time, with a record-breaking 100 million US opening weekend, as well as becoming the sixth highest grossing comic book movie ever adjusted for inflation. If you were the person who had the suits, you'd probably think at this point you're in the clear. The studio's focusing on a sequel, they're absolutely besotted with their own success. The cops don't know nothing, and Tobey Maguire is running amok in that celebrity poker scene. You know the one. Eventually having his allegedly terrible antics replicated in the film Molly's Game, as portrayed by actor Michael Cera. That's true, look it up. Then, in September of 2002, the former wife of one Jeffrey Glenn Gustafson spoke up. In September of the previous year, her now ex-husband filed for divorce at the Stanley Mosque Courthouse, Los Angeles. Yes, I found the documentation. The internet's amazing and terrifying. I shouldn't have found this. She came forward with new and seemingly valid information concerning the suits, also inquiring about that reward. Turns out that her ex-husband, Jeffrey Glenn Gustafson, aged 35, had worked as a security guard at Sony Pictures Entertainment. Culver City Police served search warrants at both his Los Angeles residence and a location in New York, the second of which being where 3 of the pilfered Spider-Man suits were recovered. The 3 suits found in NYC were said to be bought from both Gustafsson and another man, Robert Hughes, aged 34. Turns out, and you've probably figured this by now, these guys did it. Well, mostly the Gustafsson guy. But it doesn't end there. The 4th suit was traced to a collector in Japan. I mean, of course it was. Japanese Spider-Man. You kidding me? It's incredible. Caravan of Garbage episode going up this Tuesday. Anyways, a recovery for that suit was attempted. But also in possession of Gustafsson was a Batman Forever suit, snugly fitted to a full-sized mannequin modelled off actor Val Kilmer from the 1995 DC blockbuster. This one was said to be valued in total at $150,000 and was reported stolen in 1996. Gustafsson, it turns out, had previously worked security at Warner Brothers as well as Sony. We took this seriously from the beginning, and we were willing to invest the time and money to track down those responsible, said a spokesperson for Columbia Pictures. We have a zero-tolerance policy for theft and will pursue all violators. And that turned out to be true. Gustafsson was sentenced to 9 months in jail in May of 2003, pleading no contest to 1 felony count of receiving stolen property in connection with the theft of the Spider-Man suits. He was also placed on a 5-year probation and ordered to pay $93,000 in restitution, including $46,000 to collector Stuart Walensky, the resident of New York who bought 3 of the suits, which were of course removed from his possession. Warner Brothers declined to comment on the
Jesus Christ, the gossip. The gossip is juicy. Do you understand what is juicy?
Mm-hmm.
You know? No, not that juicy. Jesus Christ. Juicy. You know, this orange is very juicy because it has a lot of juice.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, the gossip is juicy in this one. Jesus Christ, there was a lot of issues over here. So the crime is described here, right? When we start talking about this supposed guy. Okay. And it becomes, there is a point at the beginning when they mention that in the production of the second movie, the suit was stolen. 4 suits from the first movie were stolen, and then for the second movie, they needed to do them again. You know, so the suits in the second movie, they are completely different from the original ones.
Okay.
And here is the story.
as well as becoming Tobey Maguire is running amok in that celebrity poker scene. You know the one. Eventually having his allegedly terrible antics replicated in the film Molly's Game. You know, the cops don't know. Studio isolation. If you were the person who had the suits, you'd probably think at this point you're in the clear. The studio's focusing on a sequel. They're
Eliminate R.
who had the suits. You'd probably think at this point you're in the clear. The studio's focusing.
Okay, the first sentence that they mention is this one over here. Let's begin with observing the strong words. Let's begin with rocks. What are the strong words you hear in this line?
Mm. Mm. Oh, okay. Maybe person, the person?
I agree.
Had a suit.
Okay, interesting. Let's keep it on the verb only.
Okay, suits.
The verb.
Yes, sorry. Think.
Agreed.
Maybe clear.
Agreed. It was very emphatic on the pronunciation, no? Okay, this line, we are going to connect the words at this point. These words are very, very all together put. There is a contraction your. There is a conjunction of if you were. Sorry, and there is a schwa. Over here. Oh, there is another schwa. Over there. Are you ready, girl?
Okay.
Let's listen to the original audio. One last time.
If you were the person who had the suits, you'd probably think at this point you're in the clear. The studio.
The British pronunciation, before you start, I'm sorry. We need to understand that British people pronounce the schwa sound and the R like this. Try to pronounce with me. We.
We.
Exactly.
We. Okay.
And over
Okay.
here, the word clear has also a clear.
Clear. Okay.
The word person has also the phonetic person without the R. Person.
Okay.
And the last one, the yo.
Okay.
Here is a challenge. 1, 2, 3, action.
I will start in a slow.
Yes, please.
Way
Don't
slowly.
rush.
Okay.
Don't hurry.
If you are the person who
Kinda eliminate the R. If you were.
wow. If you were okay. If you were the person who had a suits, you probably think at this point you are in the clear. Clear, in the clear. Okay.
Clear, exactly like this.
In the clear. Okay.
In the clear. Also,
okay.
in the word your, I am hearing an R.
Your?
Don't pronounce the R. Pronounce yo.
Yo.
Yo. Aha. Open. Yo in the clear.
You
Sounds
in the
strange,
clear. Yes, teacher.
no?
You
Try it
in
again.
the clear. Okay. If you are the person who had a suit, you probably think at this point, yeah, in the clear.
Perfect. Let's listen again so we can start catching speed.
Inflation. If you were the person who had the suits, you'd probably think at this point you're in the clear. The studio.
Okay. If you are,
Don't worry.
If you are, okay. If you are the person who had the suits, you probably think at this point you are in the clear.
Perfect. Great job at this point. You accelerated the section of this point. Very good. You're in the clear. The word person is still a problem because
Mhm.
we automatically put an R, right?
Okay.
Let's try to pronounce this as, let me open the dictionary. Dictionary. Person. Look at this. Person.
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 That's right. With pa,
Person.
right?
Person.
We
Okay.
completely eliminate the R.
Okay. Person.
Person. Listen one more time.
Inflation. If you were the person who had the suits, you'd probably think at this point you're in the clear. The studio
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Action.
If you are the person who had a suit, you probably think at this point you're in the clear.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Good. That was difficult, but very good.
Okay.
Very good pronunciation. You a little bit do a little shadowing, automatically you start understanding better.
Okay.
Now, what's the meaning of to be in the clear? Open your glossary, girls. And let's check this word. To be in the clear. Copy this. To not be guilty of a crime. This is a British idiomatic expression. Open glossary, girls.
It's it's a colloquial phrase.
Don't say colloquial. Colloquial doesn't exist. It's casual.
Oh, sorry. It's a question, casual phrase.
A casual phrase. Yes, precisely. It is casual and it is idiomatic. Every time you see the word idiomatic, it means that it's not directly translated to another language.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you copy in your glossary because I don't see the update. Yes, okay, perfect, yes, and perfect, Rox. The word type is expression. There is one color I left you that says idiomatic expression precisely, and there is a cookie too. To be in the clear. So you probably think at this point you're in the clear. Makes sense? Let's go through the next one. Jessica's more.
studio's focusing on. If you were the person who had the suits, you'd probably think at this point you're in the clear. The studio's focusing on a sequel. They're absolutely besotted with their own success. The studio's focusing on a sequel. They're absolutely besotted with their own success. Cops don't know nothing. On a sequel, they're absolutely besotted with their own success. The cops don't know nothing, and Tobey Maguire is running amok in that celebrity poker scene. You know the one. Nothing, and Tobey Maguire is running amok in that celebrity poker scene. You know the
one. All right. Jesse Casmore, you're going to do all of these. We can prepare this one. And finish. Okay, what are the strong words in this case? Yes.
Sequel.
Which one?
Sequel.
Sequel. Agree.
Sequel. Absolutely.
One more time. I cannot hear you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
In the audio, there is another word that is stronger. Listen.
cops don't know nothing. On a sequel, they're absolutely besotted with their own success.
Besotted.
Exactly, the word besotted, which we are going to check in a moment. Next.
The studio is focusing on a sequel. They're absolutely.
Which one did you say?
Success.
Success, I agree. Okay, let's listen to the next line.
Besotted with their own success. The cops don't know nothing. And
Nothing.
Nothing, agreed. There is another that is strong here too.
Don't.
Excellent. The negatives are always strong. Correct. And also, who doesn't know nothing?
The cops.
The cops. I think the word cops is also strong. Continue listening.
And Tobey Maguire is running amok in that celebrity poker scene.
Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is another word that is strong here. We need to listen again.
Mm-hmm.
The cops don't know nothing, and Tobey Maguire is running amok in that celebrity poker scene.
Amok.
Exactly. Amok.
Amok.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That is pretty much it. In terms of British English, we have the word the own. Let's pronounce this. With their own.
With their own.
With their own.
With their own.
We have also the word polka.
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 Polka, correct.
Polka.
Oh, there's another here. I almost forget. The absolutely.
The absolutely.
Don't pronounce the R. The absolutely.
The absolutely.
Exactly. And the last one. The word besotted is a double T. In British, it should be a very strong T. But in American English, this should be a besotted. Besotted.
Besotted.
Which means this is completely British. Okay?
Besotted.
So try to pronounce it without the audio. 1, 2, 3, action.
The studio is focusing on a sequel. They are absolutely besotted with their own success.
Good. Let's repeat that section.
Okay.
After the column. How are they?
How are they?
Yeah. How are they?
It's focusing.
What? No. How are they?
How are they?
Yes. How are they?
Is a question?
Yes. How are they in the text?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Absolutely what?
Absolutely besotted.
But besotted is American. How do you pronounce it in British?
Besotted.
Letter T. In British English, the letter T is strong.
Besotted.
Strong T, Jessie. Remember?
Are you trying to pronounce it wrong? What?
No, but that's American.
Ah.
Da-da-da-da, that's American. American English,
Water.
British English,
Water.
you see, is strong. T. So how do you pronounce this?
Besotted. Besotted.
You see?
Besotted.
T.
Besotted.
So how are they?
Absolutely besotted. They're absolutely besotted
Nice.
with their own success.
Good.
The cops don't know nothing. David McGuire is running amok in that celebrity
Don't connect it.
amok in.
Okay. We don't know how to connect that. You need to connect the word in to the word that.
Mm.
In that. So what is Tobey Maguire doing?
David McGuire is running amok in that celebrity pokerism.
Poker what?
Poker is sin.
Pronunciation.
Sin.
Yes. So where
Poker
was Tobey Maguire?
McGuire is running amok in that celebrity poker.
Yes, that is correct. Listen again so you can speed run. Attention.
The cops don't know nothing, and Tobey Maguire, they're absolutely besotted with their own success. The cops don't know nothing, and Tobey Maguire is running amok in that celebrity poker scene. You know.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me passion and emotion. Yes. Passion, emotion, speed. 1, 2, 3, action.
The story is focusing on a sequel. They're absolutely besotted with their own success. The groups don't know nothing.
Again.
The groups don't know.
Who? Pronunciation. Correct.
The cops don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The cops don't know nothing. And Tobey Maguire is doing a mob in that celebrity focusing.
Yes, that's much better. That's much better. I see pronunciation is the issue. That's okay. Let's learn vocabulary from this section. We have the first expression, which is, of course, besotted. We are talking about a C2 vocabulary. It's not common. Anyway, take a note. It's when you love something so much that you do not behave in a sensible way. The studio, oh no, they were happy with the success. That year, all the movies had a normal profit, but Spider-Man was a crazy money cow. The studio was besotted. Copy with example. Synonyms. Intoxicated, drunk, right? Ready? Yeah, right? Okay.
I am waiting the
Add examples? Okay, go. Mhm. I would prefer the example. The example is better than the definition because now you have the synonyms. So don't copy the definition. Copy the example. Good rocks. And there we go, yes. The other expression, you probably think, what's the meaning of running amok? I love that expression. It's with O. Muck. Rox, help me with the definition.
To behave without control in a wild or dangerous manner.
That's right. Do you see when... the example is perfect. 50 little kids running amok, you know? Imagine the 50 little kids everywhere. That is to run amok.
Okay.
What would be a synonym? Or it's
And then question. Do you understand run wild?
yes.
Like when people become crazy and... That's it. Run amok. So, of course, Tobey Maguire was running amok after his first success. You know, he was very young and he had a lot of money all of the sudden. So, bye normal life. Okay, we practice with these lines. We have these expressions. Let's continue tomorrow with some more shadowing and keep on listening the video. Let's check if you can understand more of the details. With this practice today, you should be able to understand more details after minute 7. So your homework would be to keep listening. Keep listening after minute 7 and check if you can understand more details about the text. Right?
Yes, teacher.
Very good job, girls. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for waiting for me, as always. And I'll see you tomorrow.
See you. Bye, kids.
Girls.
Bye, Ruth. Have a good night.
See you later.
See you.
Thank you. Too.